So I'm like 4 years old. I'm walking into church. I got my cowboy boots on. I'm ready. And I'm ADD. I'm looking at everything. And they're having what I call a praise throwdown. And these two older ladies, heels, hi-hats, everything, they're running down the side aisles. And in my 4-year-old brain, right about here, connects. These ladies are going to hit each other. And I don't know what to do. I'm like 4 years old. Do I raise my hand and tell pastor? Do I pray about it? I don't really know. Thank the Lord they didn't hit each other. But I got worked up over it. I got really scared. And it's funny, because people in the church do that all the time. Pastor's podium's moving an inch to the left, and the church is in revolt. But the funny thing is, Christianity is the opposite of that.
Yeah.
In Colossians 3:15 it says, "Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts, since as members of one body you are called to peace and be thankful." You see, it's all too easy to get stuck in routine at church, to the point where you don't even have a relationship with God. And don't get me wrong, I'm at fault here too. I'm in the worship band at church, and we're supposed to be worshiping, but I have my daily life that I'm worried about, and I get there, and I'm worried about the mic. The drummer in the band, he's hitting the snare 30 times to make sure it's in the right key. We're freaking out, and we get our minds off what we're really supposed to do. But see, that's the whole reason I wrote this, was because I was thinking of fine arts, and I was thinking about what to write. And I wanted this big tearjerker, something that just moved people. But every time I read my Bible, the only thing that came to my mind was simplicity. And I'm preaching this with conviction on my own life. My father died when I was 6 years old. What can I say? He was my role model. And it hurt so bad, and I didn't want to deal with God, so I consumed myself in the technicalities of church and the small things. And it hurt, but as soon as I just let that wound get some air, as soon as I ripped that Band-Aid off, I saw that all they wanted to do was love me. You see, Christian means follower of Christ. It doesn't mean perfect.
That's right.
And the whole reason that I am standing here today is because Jesus Christ got on the cross and made a simple decision to die. And don't get me wrong, simple does not mean easy.
That's right.
Come on. Did you think it was easy to get hit, to get whipped, to get beat, to get spit on in front of his own mother? No, he could have killed us all. He didn't have to. But he wanted to. He knew it was his simple mission. He was literally fighting his own flesh. In Luke 22:42, it says, "Father, if you are willing, take this cup from me. Yet not my will, but yours be done." It was simple because he knew what he had to do. And everyone, they're down on the church today because people are leaving and the church is corrupt and everyone in the church is corrupt. But we have the compassion in our hearts. We've just gone from living for love to loving the law. Babe Ruth has a saying. I love it. It says, "You can't beat the person who won't give up."
That's good.
And it's so true, but it's so simple. Because we're in our lives and we think, God, well, why is the devil on me? I don't understand. Why am I in this dry place? But in reality, we're not in a dry place. In reality, the devil, we're blind. But the devil's not blind. He sees that we're on the step of something bigger than he can handle. So he's throwing everything he has at us because he knows once we get our foot in that threshold, he cannot stop us.
Come on, man.
But we don't understand that. We don't understand that because we don't look at God the same. We consume ourselves in these small little technicalities, and we don't understand.
Come on.
But don't you see it? This generation that's so bad, that's so corrupt, that doesn't love God, this generation could do it.
Yeah.
They just have to stop consuming themselves in the small things and love with the compassion that Christ had. If we just stop consuming ourselves in love with his compassion,